Hi everybody, thank you for joining me on my journal, my living journal, my living journey, my documentation of life and all its ups and downs and beautiful, wonderful moments and hard, difficult moments. My whole inspiration is to help the medical field in many, many areas because unfortunately I have multiple diseases that I've battled, so I'm living testament to certain things. My TikTok, my Instagram, my YouTube channel is going to be about a lot of things, but mainly about thyroid cancer, stage 2, that I battled and beat. I still live with the outcome every day of it. I have hypothyroidism, and I had to have my thyroid removed, and we'll go down all of that, and my journey, my symptoms, my surgeries, my radiation therapy. We'll go through all of that. Those are rabbit holes we'll go down together. Also had uterine cancer that I beat. I battled stage 1, and that was because of lack of the right proper hormones. I never in my life heard of cancers being created or caused by not having the correct hormones. It's a thing, and we'll go down that rabbit hole. And my symptoms, my treatments, my medications. Then between that, I was diagnosed with a disease called Trigeminal Neuralgia, and it affects my left side. So you'll see when I have flare-ups, like I've had a flare-up this week, you'll see that I'll have swollen eye all the way in here, swollen cheek, all of this. That is from nerve damage, and it goes from up here all the way here, all the way here, and all the way down. And I do take medication for that to help with the pain. It manages the pain, but it doesn't go away. And every day it's about a 6, even with medications. When I have my flare-ups and they're really bad, it's usually a 9. And it's pretty bad to where you can't think straight. And we'll go down that rabbit hole also. But while I was battling trigeminal neuralgia and uterine cancer, I was being treated for multiple sclerosis and fibromyalgia, which I did not end up having. I actually ended up having stage 4 non-small cell lung cancer. And I was diagnosed terminal, and I was given 6 to 8 months to live. And I'm here 4 years later. This was in 2018, and I'm still living and fighting and trying to thrive as best as I can. I'm also battling chronic sinus disease, which I've battled since I was a kid. And when my trigeminal neuralgia goes off, sometimes it sets off sinus infections, and sometimes vice versa. And we're looking into a lot of treatments, and trying to avoid surgeries right now because my body still needs to recuperate and recover before I can think about any more surgeries. My body's been through a lot, and I've got to get my heart stronger and my body stronger before I go through any more surgeries. But we'll be going through a lot of rabbit holes, because when you have thyroid cancer and you have thyroid surgery and you have your thyroid taken out, you have to have lifelong medications, and then you go into what's called hypothyroidism. Also with my stage 4 non-small cell lung cancer, I quit smoking when I was 25 years old and have not smoked since. What my doctor said, because I walk everywhere, is that where I'm located, and thought I was doing myself justice by walking everywhere because I don't drive because of all my medications. It was like smoking a pack of cigarettes a day because I wasn't wearing a mask. I wasn't wearing anything to protect me. I was walking on the streets, walking my kid to school her whole entire life. Walking everywhere, grocery stores, to the parks, to exercise. I just thought I was doing the right thing. Let me just tell you right now, with our environment, and if you even think that you have any cancers that are DNA, or that you live in a high pollution area, wear a mask or something to filter out the pollution. Because I would come home, my family would come home, my dog would come in from outside, and it smelled like we worked on cars. It smelled like we were mechanics. We smelled like gasoline and oil and pollution. And it makes a difference in your health. It really, really, really does. We'll be going down through all of that. I also had a little stroke a couple of years ago with having my non-small cell lung cancer. So once in a while you'll see me pause and have to really, really think. It's because I'm on medications. I used to fight not to be on them, but I need to be on them right now. And I've also had a little stroke, so I'll forget what I'm saying once in a while and, just pick up. I'm not going to do a lot of editing. I don't know how to do a lot of editing, to be honest with you. And I don't think that that's necessary to do a lot of editing. It is what it is. And I want to be as honest and straightforward as I can about everything. I always say I'm like a frog. Frogs are very sensitive to their environments, and they can mutate and change and all that. Well, I'm one of those people that I'm very sensitive to my environment. I always have been since I was a kid. I've not had the best or strongest immune system. There's many reasons for that. We'll go through that further down the road. That's a whole nother thing. But your mental health plays upon your physical health. And when you are diagnosed with cancer of any kind, no matter what stage, you really, 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 really have to change your mindset for the best, because it changes you, it changes people around you, it changes your mindset, sometimes for the better, sometimes not so much for the better. I became, at one point in my life, very forgiving of people. In fact, when I really should not have. Really just wanting to go to my grave, not wanting to rock the boat, nothing like that. But it wasn't making me feel good inside when I wasn't standing up and being true to myself. And it doesn't matter if anybody else doesn't understand what you're going through. It doesn't matter if you've got a strong support or not. In the long run, you are really going to have to be your own advocate. You're going to have to take care of yourself. You're going to have to take your medications, not fight it. Do your own research. And don't just rely on United States research, but don't do kooky stuff. When you're diagnosed, you will really, really, really go go explore everything you can because it's scary. And, you know, we all have this little kid in us, or little denier in us, I don't know what you call it, that really thinks that we're immortal and that it's not going to happen to us. And I can tell you how many times I've seen things when I was younger that never in my life thought would ever happen to me or my future or to my family. I never in my wildest dreams thought I'd ever be the person saying, yeah, that happened to me. And I can say that on very many multiple levels in life that I don't want to have to say it, but I'm gonna expect to keep saying this. It happened to me for a reason, so maybe other people can learn from it. I mean, maybe I can save people from things. Maybe I can make you stop smoking that last cigarette for that final time, or at least think about stopping to smoke that cigarette, picking it up, or vaping, or just not taking care of yourself, your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health. I guess I'm here and gone through all this crap to help somebody, someone. I don't know, a lot of my stuff is DNA. We're finding this out, that it's triggered by just my lifestyle that I had, and roll of the dice. But we will go through everything I can, all the information I can give you. Any doctors that are watching, nurses, caretakers, anybody that suspects anything, you are in charge of your life. You have to fight to be listened to. And if you feel that a doctor is not listening to you, you first tell them that. You first tell them, I don't feel that you're listening to me. I don't feel that I'm getting my point across to you. And then if they still don't want to listen to you, get a second opinion. There's nothing embarrassing about it. Get a third. Get a fourth. You fight until you find out what's wrong. Sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes it can be just an emotional and psychological thing that's playing out in you. Your intestines, your stomach especially. Your emotions, a lot of people's emotions will show up as stomach problems. Either you don't want to eat, or you overeat, or you have digestive problems. That's very common. But we'll go through so many rabbit holes, and I really hope that you stay with me, because all you need to be is a human being to get any kind of cancer. All you need to be is a human being to get any kind of disease. All you need to be is a human being for anything to happen. But we're all here for a reason, and I hope that we're all here to start making things better. And I don't use filters or anything, so yes, I'm 52 and a half, gonna be 53. I don't use Botox. I didn't take care of my skin when I was younger, so yeah, you know, it's not the prettiest. And I have a scar from when I was 3 years old, splitting my lip open. So yeah, you're gonna see me, and I like to dress up and wear makeup and all that stuff, and Dolly Parton and RuPaul, all those people have been inspirations to me because they were kind people to me, what they portrayed. They didn't care really about the bad things that people said about them or to them. They had self-confidence. I use them as my inspiration to this day. Wear makeup and dress up and all that good stuff. My other inspiration believe it or not, is Helen Keller. She has been an inspiration to me since probably, 5th grade. I'm sorry, I keep messing with my hair. I got mascara in my hair today, actually, and right here, just before filming. And I was like, well, might as well continue. It's cute. Why not? So I keep messing with my hair. Sorry about that. Nervous habit right now. Anyways, Helen Keller has always been one of my inspirations because I just cannot believe what she ever overcame and inspired and changed in this world with everything that went on with her. And it was so amazing to me when I saw The Miracle Worker, and it really helps me when I'm in my deepest, darkest places in life to think about certain people and just certain situations, and how it's really helped me fight and be strong and move on. But there are other days, I'm not gonna lie, where I'm stuck in a rut and I'm mad and I'm sad and I'm physically at my breaking point and then mentally at my breaking point and emotionally at my breaking point. And before, I had not a lot of release because I belonged to support groups, but I ended up being the person strong in the group to where I didn't have anybody really to talk to, and I didn't have anybody there to support me. I was the one supporting them. So to me, this is going to be my outlet, my therapy. I really want to do this and expose the good, the bad, and the ugly, and, bring it on, the criticism or whatever, because really, you can't beat somebody up more than they've ever beat themselves up for what they've done to themselves or what they're going through. If you want to beat me up about my looks or whatever, still can't beat me up more than I've ever beat myself up, so, it is what it is. I think I look cute for a 52-year-old woman that's been through the freaking heck that I've been through. And like I said, I don't do Botox, no plastic surgery, no fillers, no filters, I haven't had my skin done. I would like to, but when you go through the things that I've gone through, that stuff is really not important right now. Getting through everyday life with your family, just managing everyday life is hard enough. Sometimes getting up out of bed, I can't. I've got to stay in bed if I'm going through a bad time, and I've got to give myself a break and not feel guilty that I can't get up and do things or go see people or go do the fun things that I want to do because my body just can't take it that day. But I also have outlets, my art, my writing. Karaoke really has been something that's been one of my favorite things to do, and it's helped me, especially with my lung exercises and a good release. And by no means am I a great singer or anything like that, but maybe we could get together one night, like on a Friday or Saturday, and do some karaoke singing together, because I still have to do it every week for my lung exercises. And that'll be something we can do in the future together. I do make long posts, not gonna lie, but I will make some shorter ones, kind of more public announcements, short little things so I can, I guess, get on TikTok algorithms and Instagram algorithms and Facebook algorithms. But most of my long sessions will be uploaded to YouTube, my YouTube channel, and I will give you all the information. I don't know it off the top of my head, so sorry about that. But I will give you all that stuff. I'll have recipes. I drink a lot of tea, a lot of herbal teas, a lot of things that I make myself, and I'll give you the recipes. I'll show you. I don't drink a lot of alcohol, but I like to make a lot of alcohol drinks. But I make virgin drinks too, the same thing. I'll be posting those. You gotta have fun once in a while. And if you don't drink, that's fine. I've got non-alcoholic things too. No, don't worry. I've got great snacks, great recipes. I do a lot of my own gardening. I make a lot of my own scents. I don't use any perfumes anymore. I don't let my husband or my child use any perfumes or anything like that.